27-year-old Gilbert woman says she was shot and killed as she shot and killed her husband out of self-defense. But tonight, she's the one being held on a second-degree murder charge and a $500,000 bond.
And as Joe Dana shows us, court records are reflecting a troubled relationship between the two that apparently hit a boiling point on Saturday. Joe?
In fact, those records show just last June, Jennifer Smith was hospitalized because she was hit by her husband. She would later gain full rights of decision-making authority over their children. Tonight, Jennifer Smith is behind bars on a $500,000 bond. According to police, Jennifer Smith abandoned the car on the side of a road where she shot and killed her husband late Saturday night. Investigators caught up with her and made the arrest. During Smith's initial appearance, her attorney argued before a judge that Jennifer is a victim.
They've had a troubled history. She has been subject to abuse and intimidation on an ongoing basis for the duration of the relationship.
Jennifer's criminal history amounts to a disorderly conduct misdemeanor in Utah. Her husband, Paul Smith, had been arrested in Utah and Arizona for domestic violence charges. Court records show he violated probation orders, was accused of hitting Jennifer, and using meth. One legal observer says Arizona law would take into account Paul Smith's history.
If this case were to go to trial, the jury would be instructed that they are allowed to consider what was going through her mind as the victim of previous domestic violence.
For now, a young mother is charged with second-degree murder. The initial pleas to grant her lenience have not been granted. Records also show during the most recent domestic violence incident last year, Jennifer Smith declined to press charges against her husband. She is due back in court next week. Joe Dana, 12 News.